as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Started, and off we go from Lambeau.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
6 yards to go.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers. He's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Saints' 3-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. Stays on his feet. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He'll get this to Lazard. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
15-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Looking sideline, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Beyond for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Saints nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Ready? You ready?
Shotgun now for Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3 at the Packers' 36-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd and short.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
24 is the mark. When we got deep, and it's just me and you. It's just me and you. High 9. 24 is the mark. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Tight up. Hey, good kill. Good kill.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Dudes.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Lattimore on the
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Aaron Jones.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Alexander.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he
got his man complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Packers. Devontae Adams. 72 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told...
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
First and 10.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 24. Saints nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Here we go. Check. Here we go, 21.
Breeze now on first down.
Let's bring it.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Play action, Breeze. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple.
And 8 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. from 13 yards out. And the Packers are pouring it on.
Mason Crosby.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. Check. Lucky. 24 is the mic. Let's get the ball.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
21. Rush in.
On first down, Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Traquan Smith.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Will Redmond. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.